Hello, and welcome to episode 14 of the Crazy Knitter Studio podcast. My name is Kristen, also known as Crazy Knitting Fool on Ravelry, and I am your hostess. Today is Sunday, February 28th, 2016, and this is episode, like I said, 14. I'm calling this Can I Do It? So I want to say hello to all new and returning viewers. I hope you like what you see and you stick around. So, moving forward, starting lineup, which are intros. Nobody has introduced themselves in the Ravelry thread this past couple weeks, so I have no one to say hello to. But if you go to the Ravelry group and introduce yourself in the introduction thread, I'll say hello to you in the beginning of the show. So, moving on into Presser, which is the weeks in review. So 2 Saturdays ago, little man and I went to the basketball game at Oakland University, which is just up the street from us a few miles. It was a fundraiser for his PTA at school, and $5 a ticket, can't beat that. It was pretty cheap. Concessions actually weren't too bad. I was actually impressed. So it didn't cost me $50 worth of food. So it was fun. The team won. They won like 111 to like 90 something. We had a good time. We enjoyed it. It's just funny because I went to Michigan State, as I've said many, many times, which is one of the largest universities in the country. And our basketball arena seats like 17,000 people, approximately. And this arena seats maybe 2,000. It was so cute and tiny. I was like, we walked in, I was like, oh, it's little, comparatively speaking. But it was fun and we had a good time, and we'll probably go back maybe next season, go to another game. It was fun. So then we had President's Day off. Little man didn't have school, so I took the day off. Okay, so my company gets President's Day off as a holiday. However, the client that we support does not take President's Day off, so we usually take it as a floating holiday, but I just took the holiday since little man was off. But so we went out to lunch at, how does he say it? Piara instead of Panera. So we went to lunch, and then we went to be a germ buster at the library. So it was a little program. It was very cute. So the kids, the librarian read some books about why we need to wash our hands, all about germs and different types of germs, germs that make you sick to your stomach, germs that'll give you a cold, different things. And then the kids got to make a germ, a little art and craft project, which was very, very cute. Our germ was, I should have brought it over. It was very cute. It was very angry. He was very frowny. And then they did this thing where they put this lotion on. It was like an alcohol lotion with glitter. It's called Glitter Bug. And then the kids put their hands under the black light to see the glitter glow. And then they had the kids go wash their hands in the bathroom, come back, and put their hands back under the black light to see how good they did or did not wash their hands. I am telling you, you have never seen kids so excited to go wash their hands. It was so adorable. They're like, let's go wash them. And then they'd come in, they'd stick their hands under there, and they'd see and they'd go, ew, let's go wash them again. They'd run back across the hall to the bathroom, and I've never seen my kid wash his hands that well, ever in my life. And it was funny because the next day, it was like, I'm done. Again. I was like, don't you remember yesterday? But it was very cute. So then we had Valentine's Day. And, well, actually we had Valentine's Day before President's Day, but in my notes it comes after. So we didn't do anything exciting. I made cheesecake, chocolate chip cheesecake. I linked it, I think, in the last show notes. Very yummy. It's very good. And that was about it. And then last Saturday, little man and Daddy went to visit family on the other side of the state. So Mommy got a day to herself. So I ate junk food and I watched TV, and I knit. I took a nap. I read a little bit, not too much. My reading mojo has gone down the tubes lately, but it was nice. It was very relaxing. I needed it. So that was good. And then they ended up spending the night, which was kind of sad. I was lonely. I didn't sleep very well. I kept waking up because I was all alone. But, oh well. I survived. Nobody came and killed me. I don't like sleeping by myself. Never have. And then Thursday, Wednesday, we got a snowstorm. And Thursday was a snow day for little man and my husband. And I got to work from home. And normally it doesn't bother me. I'm actually usually very thankful that I have the ability to work from home if I absolutely have to. They prefer we don't. Obviously, especially if you have a kid running around. But, you know, my boss knows that my husband's usually home. And he's really good about not bothering me. But they prefer that we not do it. But if we have to, we can, which is nice. So, but I don't know. On Thursday, I was just like, all I kept thinking all day is I'm upstairs in our bedroom working. And it's our slow time, too. So it's slow. So it's boring. And now I'm thinking is they're downstairs watching Xbox or playing Xbox and watching TV and having fun. And I'm up here working. This sucks, but oh well, it worked out. Okay, so moving on into the knitting. I only have 2 first downs or whips because I am trying to finish these by Monday. Because as I've stated before, I'm participating in winter camp, and these 2 projects are for bonus points for February for the pattern type, which is around your neck, and the color, which is pink, red, I think pink, red, and orange. And then the red is also another couple of knit-alongs that are doing red things for February. So I don't know if I can do it, though. I don't know if they're going to get done by Monday. I'm going to try. But it's already Sunday. It's like midnight. I haven't gone to bed yet. It's late. That's why the lighting sucks. I'm sorry, but it's the only time I'm gonna have to record. I'm not gonna have time tomorrow, and I didn't get going this afternoon to do it before, so it's 12, almost 12, well, no, it's 12:40 a.m. Yeah, it might be a little rambly because I'm tired. But anyway, moving on. I don't know if they're going to get done, but I'm going to try. So first up is my Birthstone Color Affection, which is the Color Affection by Vera Valimaki. I'm using size 6, 4.0 millimeter needles. The yarn is Knit Picks Palette. And so here's where I was last time. You saw it. Did all this. And I've moved on. I'm into the 3rd repeat. Well, no, I'm starting the 4th repeat of the short row section. I think you do 7 or 8. So there you go. So the yarn colors are, this one is Oyster Heather. And this is my Birthstone. Alright, so my phone ran out of memory, so I had to go delete something so I can finish recording. Anyway, so Oyster Heather, which is the lighter color, that represents June, which is my birthstone. The blue is Blue Note Heather, which is Sapphire, which is September, which is Little Man's birthstone. And then the gold-ish color is Breast Note Heather, and that's for Topaz for my husband's birthday, which is November. So again, I'm starting the 4th repeat of the short row section. I think you do 7 or 8. I'm thinking 7, and then the finishing edge. Don't know if it's gonna get done, but I'm gonna try again. So all you can do is try, right? All right, and then my second whip are the Rye Socks for charity. This is the Rye Socks pattern by Tin Can Knits. I use size 4, 3.5 millimeter, and size 6, 4.0 millimeter needles in the brand. It's the yarn is Lion Brand. Sorry, we are all coughing in our house. Anyway, Lion Brand Woolies and Ranch Red. So it's huge, but I'm figuring this is gonna go to our local homeless shelter, and I'm figuring it could go to a man, and he can wear it in like boots, so his feet will stay nice and snugly warm. So that's where I was last time. I've moved down, turned the heel, and I'm about an inch from starting the toe. This is sock number 1. I better just knit tomorrow. No cleaning the house. Who needs a clean house? I need to finish my knitting, right? That's the most important thing, right? I don't. Do you think my husband will buy that? Doubt it. Anyway. So I do have, though, 2 small touchdowns, which are finished objects. So I finished Preemie Hat number 4 for the year. And this is the Beanstalk Preemie Hat pattern by Patricia J. Reese. I use size 3 millimeter, or size 3, 3.25 millimeter needles. The yarn is Knit Picks Dancing. I don't know the colorway, but I call it Fruity Pebbles. You can't really see the pattern that great in this crazy yarn, but oh well. I don't think the little baby is gonna care. And I'm donating these to the NICU where my niece starts her job on Monday. So, and then I finished my first ornament. I want to do 24 for our Christmas tree for the year. So I did a sparkly bird of happiness. So it's the Blue Bird of Happiness pattern by Sarah Elizabeth Kellner. I use size 0, 2.0 millimeter needles. And it's Sock Bunny Studios Sunshine in the Aurora Borealis colorway. Oh, oops. Oopsie, I dropped it. Isn't it cute? So, it's very wee. It, like, I went to weigh it, and it wouldn't even register on my scale. I don't have a greatest scale, but it wouldn't register. It's very tiny. I'm sorry. It's probably making you motion sickness with it going back and forth. So, ornament number 1 done for 2016. So those are my touchdowns. Moving on to turnovers, mistakes. My Rye socks, I don't know what I did, but in the garter panel, you know, right here. Actually, let me do it this way. The garter panel. Somewhere in here, I did like stockinette for like 2 rounds instead of. So I was looking at it, I was like, oh, it's just for charity. And I thought, you know, that's a bad attitude to have. Just because it's for charity doesn't mean it shouldn't be right. If it were for me, it bothers me, I would rip it back and fix it. So I did. So it didn't take me that long. Worsted weight yarn on big needles. It goes quickly. All right, so training camp, future projects. I got a few. I got to start the Doctor Who blanket. Well, I don't have to, but I want to start the Doctor Who blanket for my husband. I also want to start another hat. I don't know if this one will be for me in the gray yarn or if it'll go to charity. Our weather's really crazy. Like I said, we got this huge snowstorm. I don't even know how much snow we got, but we had this huge snowstorm on Wednesday. It was 45 today. It's going to be like 60 tomorrow. And Tuesday it's supposed to be like 25 and we're supposed to get more snow. Welcome to Michigan. But I do want to make another hat. I have a few hat patterns picked. So we'll see. Then I need to start a new ornament. I need to start a new preemie hat. I'll be starting those in March once this February stuff is either done or not. And then I'm looking into arm knitting. So Andrea from the Cat Lady podcast showed a cowl on her last episode last week. that she did using arm knitting. And it's something that I've seen before. I know Dr. Gemma from Cognitive has done some arm knitting. I've seen different patterns on like Pinterest for pillows and cowls and things, and it's something that really interests me. So I'm looking into it. I still have a little bit of money left in my Joann's gift card I got for my dad for Christmas. So I'm thinking of going and getting some super, super bulky yarn and doing that, because when I'm starting to learn, you say when, not if. Sorry, my nose is bothering me. When I start my Etsy store, hopefully by my birthday in June, you know, that'd be something quick and easy, and those big, huge cowls are really in right now, so be something to put in the store. So I'm looking into that. All right, moving on. Concessions, purchases. Nope, got nothing. Film room, books, TV, etc., etc. I said my reading mojo is kind of going down the tubes, but you know, I figure it'll come back at some point and my knitting mojo will go away. It's the way it works for me. So I finished The Irresistible Henry House by Lisa Grunwald since the last time. And like I said last time, it wasn't that great. It was an interesting concept. I liked the concept of the book better than the actual execution. I didn't like Henry very much. I know that was the point. You're not supposed to like him very much. He's not a likable character. But, I don't know. He just bothered me. So, and now I'm reading The Friendship Test by Elizabeth Noble. And it's okay. It's a typical chick lit type of book. It's about a group of friends. They meet in college at Oxford in England, and one of them is American, the other three are English, and it's just the story of them. And you know, it kind of has gone forward 20 years. One of them passed away tragically. The American girl, her father dies, so she goes back to America, and then right before she goes back to America, she finds out her husband's having an affair, and you know, it's just, you know, it's typical chick lit. So I have about 100 pages left, and then I'll be starting something new. But that's going to be it for February. 2 books. Read. Only. So I'm getting behind on my 52 for 52. But I've never made it, so it wouldn't surprise me if I don't read my 52 and 52 this year. And I just noticed I have a co-host. See Spider-Man? I just noticed he was kind of looking over my shoulders. Kind of creepy. I'm sorry. Just noticed it. All right, moving on. For TV, I started watching All-Star Academy on the Food Network. So it's, they take 4 chefs. So it's Alex Gornishelli, Andrew Zimmern, who's the guy who eats all the weird stuff on the Travel Channel, Robert Irvine, who scares me even more than Gordon Ramsay, and Curtis Stone, who's got a very nice Aussie accent. I'm big on accents, and is not too bad on the eyes. So they each get 2 contestants. So these are supposed to be like the best home cooks in the country, and they each get 2, and they mentor them, and you know, then, you know, they kind of go head to head, and, you know, somebody's eliminated every week. And yeah, I don't know why, I like food reality shows. I like that. I watched The Worst Cooks in America. I watched, I watched Cutthroat Kitchen. I watched Chopped. I don't know why I love these. Hell's Kitchen, you know, MasterChef Junior. There's a new one I saw that's coming out that's, I can't remember what it's called, but it's on the Food Network, and it's like, they have 2 people going like in a competition head to head. One is a professional chef, one is not. And the judges are supposed to pick who is what. And I'll probably watch that one too. It starts in a couple weeks. I think it starts on St. Patrick's Day, so I'll be watching that one too, I'm sure. I don't know. I just love them. Anyway, so, and then moving on to podcasts. Last week on the 19th, the February 19th episode of Pop Culture Happy Hour from NPR, the hostess, Linda Holmes, was talking about how now that when she watches TV, she's been crafting. She posted on Twitter that she was making these fleece mittens. And she just was talking about, they do a segment at the end of each show where each person goes around and says what's making them happy for the week. And her thing that was making her happy was how wonderful the online crafting community is. And she said, you'll just put a question out there and 10 people will answer within 5 minutes and are more than willing to help and are like, email me or, send me a picture and I'll look at it and see if I can help you figure it out. And I'm like, yes, we are awesome, people. We are awesome. And it's nice to hear, just out in the wild, so to speak, somebody discussing how great our community is. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then I started 2 new podcasts to me. One is not new. One is kind of new. So the first one that is not really new, she has 100 and some episodes, is Yarns at Yinhu, which is an audio podcast. It's hosted by Sarah, who is Sarah Pomegranate on Ravelry. And she's another one of these who's just got this very calming voice and just is so, nice to listen to and just, very calming and just, very knowledgeable about knitting and different crafts. And, I've really enjoyed listening to hers. And then the second one is a video podcast on YouTube, and it's called Knit Sense, and it's with Jan, who is Jan LNRN on Ravelry. And she's from New York, so she's got a cute, kind of, not really thick New York accent, but you can kind of hear it sometimes. And again, I'm a sucker for accents. I love them. And me with my blah Midwestern drawl. But, and she also does Scentsy. So she has different things on there about her Scentsy. So check her out. Like I said, she's on YouTube. Alright, so moving on to the Postgame. So, if you listen to... Okay, sorry. I had to delete more stuff. I'm very behind on podcasts. Like, a week behind. And I listen and watch a lot. So, I had to go delete a few podcasts. Once I get these off my phone, I'm going to have to remember to go to download them again. Anyway, sorry. Okay, so we're almost done. Post-game wrap-up. If you watch or listen to podcasts at all, you've heard about the fish, lips, kiss, heel, which is a very popular heel pattern by Sock Therapist on Ravelry. It's only $1. It's very detailed. It's supposed to be like 16 pages. I've never bought it. It's one of those things I've always been meaning to, but I just haven't had to buy it yet because I haven't knit socks to use it. Sock Therapist, which I didn't write down her real name, I'm sorry, but she apparently has stage 3, I believe, breast cancer. So she's asking people to buy the pattern to help her get some family members to come visit. So it's $1. So I figured I'm putting the offer out there. Paula from Knitting Pipeline has done this. I can only do 5 or 10. We'll say 10. But if 10 people send me a PM on Ravelry, I will buy you the pattern and gift it to you. So, just let me know. Send me a PM on Ravelry. So, contact me. It's Ravelry. It's Crazy Knitting Fool. So, and I will do that because, cancer sucks. My mom died of cancer. She didn't have breast cancer. She had intestinal cancer, but my mom died of cancer. Her sister died of cancer. My dad's sister Had cancer 4 times, breast cancer and lung cancer, 4 times, and beat it 3. Unfortunately, didn't beat it the last time she did pass away a couple years ago. But cancer runs in my family, and it sucks. And so anything I can do to help. So, like I said, 10 people, hopefully. If you want the pattern, like I said, I will buy it and gift it to you. I need to buy it for myself, too. So, anyway, I figure, yeah, it's the least I can do. So contact me. If you want the pattern, Ravelry, PM me, Crazy Knitting Fool. On Twitter, it's Crazy Knit Fool. On Instagram, it's Crazy Knitter Studio. The blog is crazyknitterstudio.blogspot.com. The email is crazyknitterstudio@gmail.com. The Ravelry group is Crazy Knitter Studio. It's Kristen McCain, I think, on YouTube. So, the next episode I will be recording on March 12th. I cannot believe it's going to be March. Don't get me wrong, I'm thankful it's March, because that means summer's coming, and I'm a summer baby. I hate being cold. I've discussed this many occasions. I would much rather have it be 95 degrees in 100% humidity, even though it's yucky. I hate being cold. I would much rather be hot. I was born in the summer. I'm apparently a summer baby. So, but March means daylight savings time and springing forward and more light, and I'm just looking forward to it. So, but anyway, so the next episode will be March 12th. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. I hope you guys get to do everything you love. I get to now try and upload this because it's going to be fun. Whenever it's more than one file, it takes forever. So you might not see this till Monday because I'm not doing it tonight. It'll have to wait till tomorrow because it's now after 1 a.m. and I need to go to bed because little man will probably be up at 6:30 in my face saying, "Mommy, I want pancakes." So have a good couple of weeks. Stay out of trouble. And if you can't stay out of trouble, just don't get caught. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.